Threat from Washington were the reason why Niger ended the military agreement with the United States of America.
Le gouvernement du Niger dénonce.
The government of Niger therefore strongly denounces the condescending attitude combined with the threat of reprisals by the head of the American delegation against the government and the people of Niger.
What's up, everybody? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day. My name is Zack. I don't know who you are. Surely if you watch this video until the end, we're gonna like each other. I salute you from all over the world. South Africa, Uganda, Zimbabwe, Kenya, Tanzania, I greet you, Nigeria, Ghana, Jamaica, Malawi, Namibia, Niger, Somalia, Zambia, Botswana, South Sudan. Let's go. So, Niger, this is Niger. Beautiful place, nice people. Very hot indeed, but yeah. So, the Nigerian government, throughout the Prime Minister, said the threat from Washington were the reason why they ended military agreement with the United States of America. The Nigerian Prime Minister said that they decided to denounce the military cooperation agreement because of threats made by American officials. Niger very recently asked American soldiers to leave the country.
Le gouvernement du Niger.
The government of Niger, taking into account the aspirations and interests of its people, resolves in all responsibility to denounce with immediate effect the agreement relating to the status of United States military personnel and civilian employees of the U.S. Department of Defense on the territory of the Republic of Niger.
They asked American soldiers to leave the country because American officials threatened them after they decided to cooperate with Iran and Russia. The Prime Minister of Niger took a flight to Iran to cooperate, to talk to them. I mean, this happens all the time, fellas. One government goes to see another government to have a discussion to say, okay, we are in power now in our country and we want to have, good relation with you guys. Nigerians went to Iran. And Iran is not liked by many Western nations, including America. The trip by the Nigerian Prime Minister to Iran was apparently a threat to American national security. I don't know how that is possible, but that was that. Number two was because Niger decided to talk to Russia. Like, hey, Russia, how are you doing today? Are we in power now? We've toppled the previous president. His name is Mohammed Bazoum. He's not in power anymore. We're the new guys in power. Do you want to come? Well, Americans didn't like that. So they threatened them. They say, you better stay on the line. Who writes the line? Who paints the line? We paint the line. You better be on the line. If you're not on the line, then we're going to threaten you. And then the Nigerian government were not very happy about that. Like I explained to you the other day, the reason why they threatened them, one of American officials accused the Nigerian Prime Minister to go to trade uranium to Iranian, meaning sell them uranium. Uranium is used for the creation of the bomb atomic. This is the atomic bomb. The American officials said the reason why the Prime Minister of Niger went to Iran is because they went to sell uranium to Iran, therefore violating all sanctions they imposed onto Iran. After doing that, Niger was not happy about that. They weren't having it. So they asked Americans to pack them stuff and leave. Which Americans are asked to leave? Well, Niger have got American soldiers in Agadez for many years now. They came to Niger apparently to train Nigerian soldiers how to fight against terrorists in the country. Then by staying in Niger, they took the opportunity to build a military base. Their military base apparently helps them to fly drones and look over Africa. See all the threats to America that are in Africa. Like, hey, you in the jungle, we see you, you're a threat to America. Hey, you in the desert, you are also a threat to America. That's literally what it is. They invested $100 million in a foreign country for surveillance, so they can see all the threat to America in the jungle, all the threat to America in a African desert. And the next thing was America sent a group of officials to go and discuss with the president of Niger. Fellas, normally when you want to go see a president from another country, you send a letter saying, I'd like to come and see a president. I'm from such and such country. When can he accept me or receive me? That group of people you're looking for will then send you a letter saying you can come on Thursday or Friday. He's going to be available. Then you can come and meet him. Now, American officials did not do that. When the Nigerians say you must leave, they just took a flight. Okay, we are America anyway. James Bond, come over. Chuck Norris, hey. Wesley Snipes, come over. Arnold Schwarzenegger, let's go. We're going to Africa. Yeah, we are America. Nobody says no to us. So they came to this African nation unannounced to see the president. And they were told, Mr. President is not seeing you. Sorry about that. And this group of officials stayed in Niger for 48 hours waiting to be accepted and received by the president. But the Nigerian president said, no, you need to follow procedure, fellas. Go write a letter. Bye-bye, out. So on the interview, the Prime Minister of Niger was clarifying the reason why we've dropped the agreement with America is because they were menacing and threatening to us. We are a sovereign country. Nobody tells us who to be friend with, who to talk to, who to cooperate with. We are our own people. We're not a little piece of America. A Chinese mine company named Somina will resume its uranium mining activities in northern Niger, which had been suspended 10 years ago due to lack of profitability. So a Chinese company is coming to Niger to mine uranium. You know, Niger is one of the biggest producers of uranium in the world. Uranium is what you need to create electricity. Yes, uranium is what you need to create some product against cancer. Uranium is what you need to create the atomic bomb. Uranium is very important. Now, this Chinese company is coming back to Niger. After the military government took power in Niger, many companies pulled out. They were not happy that a military government took power. They wanted to work with Mohamed Bazoum because Mohamed Bazoum was easily corruptible. Mohamed Bazoum gave opportunities to Western nations. The brand new military governments came into power to work for the people. Everybody expected them to fail, but they've made some drastic changes. Change number one, they have invited back the Chinese company to come and mine uranium in Niger. Before them, there was another French company named Avera, which had operated for 50 years. Now, for 50 years, this company was paying 0.8 euro per pound of uranium. But for the same quality of uranium, this French company was paying to the Canadian 200 euro. To the African nation of Niger, they paid 0.80 euros per pound. But for the same uranium from Canada, they paid 200 euros. That's how they see you, fellas. That tells you everything. That tells you the story. So 0.80 euros for Africans and 200 euros for the Canadians. Because you're nobodies. Okay, now the Nigerian brand new government say, you know what, the French people, thank you, bye-bye. We are calling the Chinese back into the country because we're going to have a respect win-win agreement and position. Let me know how you feel about this. Clarification by Prime Minister. Do Nigerians deserve to be respected? Can you come to somebody's country and just unannounced say, we are the people, you better be available to us. We want to talk to the President of the Republic because we need no invitation. Can you do that? Can an African nation or politician go to America and say we want to see Joe Biden? We have no letter of invitation, nor did we send a letter of announcing our presence just like that. I don't know. You let me know how you feel about this. It was a great pleasure. And again, what do you think of Niger inviting the Chinese back into a cooperation, into an agreement where the French pay them 0.80 euros per pound per kilogram of uranium? Now they're going to be getting about $90 per kilogram. God bless.